How to assemble the pig. We have all the pieces that come from the kit. The rivets are assembled. I'll show you in a separate video how to assemble the rivets. We have a string, a pig, all that comes with the kit. What doesn't come with it is some super glue. Gel super glue works really well for this. Super glue is found at the dollar store for the best price that I've found it. But you could get some from me or anywhere really. White glue would also work, but you would need to probably clamp it. We also have scissors that don't come with the kit, but hopefully you have some scissors at home. So for assembling the pig, the first thing, assembling the rivet. You can put the rivet together just like that. It slides in. You got a basic video, out of focus. So there you go. I would recommend watching the other one. You can work with a rivet that's a little loose, that's fine. And we are going to do that. So, first thing, long rivet and this wing. That is the front wing. There's no extra piece. There's the cross here. The rivet goes in there. When you're putting in a rivet, sometimes it doesn't want to go. Often I'll just rotate it and that solves the problem. So we're going to push that all the way through. So we have this. We're going to take our small rivet, or not a rivet, this is a washer, actually, it's a washer. I'm going to put the washer on the back here, and it goes through the pig. Alright, after it goes through the pig, we're going to want to put it on here, but before we do that, we're going to put a couple drops of super glue. Note regarding orientation, this line will follow the pig's bottom, so we want it to be going in an up direction. And I'll put some drops of super glue. Boop. This is why I like gel, it's a little more controlled. The bummer might be it takes a little longer to dry, but shouldn't be a problem with this kit. Alright, and I probably was excessive because that's sort of how I roll. But you could probably use a lot less and it would work fine. I'm going to slide the pig on, trying not to get super glue all over me. There we go. I'm flipping it over. We have some working time, especially with the gel. I don't know if you noticed, I took it and I slid it so this line matches the pig's bottom. If you flip it over, you'll notice you can't see any leftovers. So I'll just pinch this hard. Oh, there we go. I'll just pinch this hard and get it to lock up a little bit. It's still not quite there, but I feel confident I can move on. If it does slide, I'll just be paying attention to that. We will flip the piggo over. Again, because it's loose, and this is the problem with gel. If I used, let's say, thin or regular, original, you'll notice how much thinner it is. That one should go super fast. And I don't want to keep you waiting, so that's what I'll do. Slide it in place. We'll need to move with a little more speed with this one. Holding it for a little bit. There we go. That's set. So you might want to use regular super glue if you're impatient like me. And still, it didn't set yet. Wow, this is the worst video. Well, maybe not the worst. There's probably much worse videos. I do intend to make other videos that should be more slick. My setup right now isn't great, but I figured, hey, I need to give people instructions before I sell the kits, so that's important. We are going to put the big washer next. We are not gluing that. Next is the back wing. You'll notice it has this extra piece, another cross. The back wing goes slightly above the front wing, and it will line up like that, right there. Okay, I'm checking my alignment. It's pretty good. Alright, squeezing a little more. The next step is to take these rivets and, what the heck, I'll use regular glue, regular super glue. Put some drops here, put some drops on the bottom. And once again, we put them in the crosses. It'd be good if I lift this. Putting them in the crosses, pushing it down, so hopefully it touches the pig. The main thing is that it's just in there. These are going to stop the wings from moving too far back or too far forward. Next, repeat the process. See, in my new video, I'll probably speed this up so it goes super fast. But like I said, what is it? Some things better than nothing. Better late than never. I don't know. Something like that. I'm still having a little bit of time to adjust that, which is fantastic. I think we're pretty well aligned. Again, the true test would just be looking here. You don't want that to show for your pig. This pig is not colored. I would recommend coloring before doing all this. It's a lot easier. And there is a separate video on coloring. Second to last step for assembly. I have this, let's say it's a rivet nut. There is a unmasked side and a mask side. This is much cleaner. This has laser burn on it. I like to put my masked side out. That helps, I don't know, make it look tidy. I'm going to test it that it moves okay. It is possible to push this down too much, but looks pretty good. For a last step, I'm just putting on each side of the cross a little glue that will hold that rivet in place so it doesn't work its way forward and wings pop off and everything like that. Alright, pretty much our last step. And this is up to you. It's fully possible to make a macrame string, but I'm just setting up basic version. I'm going to try to take the thread. It's nice the thread has some thickness, but you can use any thread too. Anything that will fit through this hole. Right? Fit through this hole. That's what I'm telling you, string. You know what? I'll go this way. What the heck? That's the plan. Going this way. Stringy, stringy, sting. You know what? You can tie the string on before you assemble it. That might be smart. Maybe on the new video I will show that and remember that. Come on, baby. You know, this is what you wanted to see. A video on how to put string through a hole if your hands are shaky. Because, you know, everyone loves that. Watching videos that tell you easy things to do and shows you in a very poor way what that looks like. And unfortunately, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that way, where it's like, I've never installed a toilet before, but now I'm going to show you how, by following the directions and installing a toilet. And maybe I'll do it right. And maybe Shane will get tweezers, so it's not so painful. This really is ridiculous. Alright, handy dandy tool that doesn't work. Flip the string over. I'm almost at the part of shooting another video, but I've assembled this one with glue, so that sort of stinks. Maybe I will edit this one. This is pretty ridiculous. What? I had progress. So there's a YouTuber that I like that is not ridiculously boring like this. His his production value is so good. Haha, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take some super glue, put it on this sucker. It's funny because it is a sucker because of capillary action, but anyway, there we go. Maybe this will help. Maybe it will make it worse. Sort of like a needle. What? Did it work? It worked. Anyway, The YouTuber is called The Craftsman. Oh, so good. I would highly recommend it. There's a couple others that I might share later. I'm going to tie a knot. Any old knot will do. Again, I apologize for the shaky hands. Maybe I'll have my espresso later after shooting the videos. Alright, finally. We can all rest easy. Alright, there we go. Basic knot. Trim the extra. Again, you can macrame it or whatnot. Could make a knot a little closer so you don't see it. But for the basics, you'll pull the string. Gravity will put the wings down, so it's a little hard to demonstrate here. And if you notice, my string came off. So anyway, I'm not even going to put you all through that boredom again. But you'll pull the string, gravity will take the wings down, let go of the string, wings will go down. So that's your Piggy Pig. I have right here, it's not fully assembled, but this is a Piggy Pig assembled partly, and I have colored it with marker. There is going to be another tutorial on how to color with marker, which I'm looking forward to doing. Alright, well anyway, this is the pig. It's my first video of this series, and I hope I didn't kill you with boredom and misspeaking. Thank you for getting the kit, and I hope you really enjoy it.